What's up, guys? Blue Studio camera review video right now. So if you guys watched my full review, you would understand that I didn't really speak much about the camera, as some people mentioned in the comments, and I appreciate all the support on that video, the Blue Studio 7.0 full review. But today, I want to talk about the camera specifically. So we're going to do a camera video review of the Blue Studio 7.0, just so you can guys see about the camera, because that's a big feature in any smartphone. So the first thing that I would like to mention, y'all, is this is a 5 megapixel camera with a single LED flash. Now, I'm going to let you guys know right off the bat, this LED flash is pretty weak, it's pretty garbage, it's just whack, okay? This camera is pretty whack too, and I am going to show you in my video why. Now, you might be like, why are you being so opinionated? Why are you not giving it any slack? And you're going to realize why this camera is very bad. Whether that's subjective or not, you're going to see in the video that this is pretty unacceptable. This is like flip phone quality. It's pretty bad. So essentially, 5 megapixels for you pixel junkies is 2592 by 1944 pixels. It is an autofocus camera, and it does have face detection and geo-tagging, which just means it will detect your face when you take a selfie or something like that. Or geo-tagging is when it can find your location and you could post to networks where you are at and things like that. Also, it has 1080p video recording at 30 frames per second, but I found that this video quality is not very good as a whole. The secondary camera on this phone, as you're going to see right up here, right there, is a 2 megapixel camera. Now, I don't know exactly who makes the sensors, but it's not really important, as you're going to see throughout this video. Okay guys, so heading into the camera UI, it's going to look like this, kind of like the old KitKat UI. So we're going to hop over in there, and you can see the camera doesn't open that quickly, but it's acceptable. Now, I'm not sure if it's going to pick up the quality on the video, but I have a bright light, as you can see. I can't actually move the camera, but up here in the upper corner, I got a bright light, so these pictures are going to look better than they really should. So in most situations, if you go in a darker area, it's really going to lose its quality. But it's a pretty bad camera overall, and I'm going to show you what I mean. So this is a macro shot. We're going to take that, and at first glance, it might look okay. But as you zoom in, you can really see that it loses its detail. It's not really that good. It's really noisy. The camera does not show this that well on video. It actually looks decent on video, but here's another picture of some blankets. You can tell how noisy and bad that is. Now this one is a macro shot, so it looks better. And like I say, I have that bright LED light on there, so it's making it look better than the camera really is. But it's not a really good camera overall. So as far as the UI, it's pretty decent. So here's the face detection, a face beauty mode to make your face look better. Here's a panoramic mode. If you scroll over, this is a multi-viewing angle mode, kind of like that thing that Google does where you kind of like could take a picture of every angle. There's normal mode, and then you have pretty simple toggles right here to camera and record. Here is your flash on the right, and here's the flip to the selfie camera. You can see, hey, what's up? You can see it's pretty bad quality right there. You know, I mean, it's pretty terrible. Colors don't look good at all. This is not going to be a great camera to go for if you're looking for the best quality. Like I said, that macro shot looked okay, but as you can see, the color shifting. Look at my hand here in the video. Now watch when I put in the camera. There's no difference. You could see. The color is it's just not really good. So there's my hand. There's the color change. You see the shift in the color? So it's not really a great camera overall. But I did want to bring in another thing, a stick of gum and silver thing to show you. Like I say, these macro shots look okay because they're under bright lighted situations. And then you have the settings down here where you could change the color effect, white balance, image properties, anti-flicker. Camera here, 0 shutter delay, face detection, smile, shot, auto scenes, video, a bunch of stuff right there. Video quality, high, time lapse, audio, microphone, EIS. Now, When I say the camera's whack, I mean the camera is whack in the sense of, if you start taking pictures of this as your only camera, you're going to realize that you're not going to get nowhere near the quality you would get on such as a Lumia phone or an iPhone, HTC One M8. And I know a lot of people say, why are you comparing this to super high-end phones? And the only reason I'm comparing it to them, because those phones set the standard. They raise the bar for what you can expect in a smartphone. So that's why I compare it to those bigger, more expensive phones, because today and age, you can pretty much, yeah, this phone is $149, it's cheap, but there's so many carriers offering so many subsidies on these phones that you don't really have to go this route necessarily. But if this is your only option, the camera is going to be okay. It's going to work for you, but you're not going to be impressed. Essentially, you'll have a camera in your pocket with a tablet in your pocket, but this is not going to be like wowing you. It's not going to wow any of your people. As you can see, I'm recording a video. Like I say, it looks great on this video, but I mean, it's not really a good camera. Trust me. And I'll leave some janky images that it produces in the video. At the end, I'll just put a slideshow kind of sort of the pictures that it leaves and show you that they're not really good. So you can see the video plays. As far as its opening speed, I believe there's a camera on the lock screen. Yeah, right here to the left. Its opening speed. Well, let's do that again because I didn't have it set as my default. I also have the Google camera on here. So if we go like that, the camera opening speed is not bad. It get the job done. As far as the speed of the camera goes, it's not that slow. So as you can see, it opens right up. But pretty much like I say, it's going to be similar to the quality of maybe an Android phone 3, 4, 5 years ago. It's not that great of a camera. And I know I keep saying that like it's an opinion, but I just want to let you know that when you're posting to Instagram, Facebook, all that, people are going to be like, man, this dude's pictures are pretty bad quality, unless you filter the hell out of them. So anyway, guys, that was a quick video review of the BLU Studio camera. I showed you the software. I told you what I think of it. And I really don't like this camera. But like I said, the camera will work if you're not really crazy about the camera. But I just wanted to give you my impressions because I never talked about that in the full review. And that's a very important feature for a lot of you. So anyway, guys, if you like this video, please leave a thumbs up down below, as it ensures me to know that you really like what I'm doing over here at Everything Tech and motivates me to make more content like this for you. And I'll catch you bros in the next one. Deuces.